Single one, every individual, we need to look at everyone. If somebody is missing, or if somebody chooses to be, see, because the puzzle we're putting together is a picture, and it's a picture of what God wants for us. Wow, it's so important that every piece be put in. But what happens to us is that we can be important, or we might think, well, let them be the picture. I'm just going to sit. One of us has something to contribute. We don't understand that. When we decide to be absent, we miss that. Every one of us has an important part in the picture. The picture is incomplete. One of my favorite groups of books that I read when I was young, and I still have the original paperbacks, was The Lord of the Rings. How many know about that? Okay. The Lord of the Rings. Okay. So The Lord of the Rings, there's 3 books in there. And I think the first one's called The Fellowship. Isn't it called The Fellowship of the Rings? Yeah, of the Ring. So that's that kind of the picture there, and I'm forgetting about that. Thank you, guys. But that whole the movie, I thought, was an excellent movie. I thought they covered things very well. Because they all gather, I believe it was Rivendell, they all gathered there, and they got to save the world. Because the evil Lord rules them all. Every one of the Fellowship of the Rings was an important part of getting that ring safely, taking it and destroying it. So battle, every one of us. And we could say that the congregation here is a fellowship that is seeking to defeat the one who wants to destroy us. And don't kid yourself. God has a plan for your life. That there is someone out there that is against God and against everything that God would do in our lives. He tried to destroy Jesus. He thought the cross was the end, but it didn't work out that way. Jesus conquered it, rose from the dead, and is alive forevermore. So we're in this battle to get to the other side and destroy the works of the devil. Every one of us has a part in that. We come together as a fellowship of people. And the title of the message, We Work Better Together, is important. Every one of us are important to the whole. Titus, the 3rd chapter, is just a little short passage I want to read there. Titus, the 3rd chapter, I'm going to look there. Zenas, the lawyer, and Apollos on their way, so that nothing is lacking for them. Our people must also learn to engage in good deeds, to meet pressing needs, so that they will not be unfruitful. All who are with me greet you. Greet those who have loved in us the faith. Grace be with you all. Thank you. You guys get me straight. You may be. God bless the reading of your work of His Word. As we look at this passage, very passage, but it has and help us to think a little bit. First of all, it talks about being together as a team. See, there's actually 3 ways we need to work. We need to work together as a team. I think America has decided that everybody's separate entities. It's my family, and there's another family, and there's another family. The problem with that is meant for fellowship, to cement that fellowship. Second, you see, Paul, the great apostle, who was so dynamic in his life, needed other people. He needed them. He couldn't do it by himself. You see, it's people, not programs. It's in. Do you hear what I said? It's good to have. Yeah, we can pat each other on the back and say, yeah, that's fun, but we're not expanding. Have friends who are different from us. I'll tell you, when this really comes out as a mission work, some of you are aware I went to Southern Sudan. And I want to tell you something, those people could not